all your scraps in the little bins on your desk, please? Then I'll have one person put those in the recycling bin. Let's try to finish up in the next 30 seconds, please. Down from 20. By the time I get to 20, if yours is done, you can use it. If not, you can just write on that, and we'll cut them out later. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, can I have your attention please? Set these materials down even if you're not finished. Thank you, Ms. Aya. I love how she was not done cutting, but she didn't finish. She just put her hand in the air. I like that. Alright, if you are not finished, that's okay. Leave your scissors down and you can write on your hand and not cut out. And if you are finished, that's okay. And you can write, I'm still talking so I'm confused while we're cleaning up. Thank you. Alright, if you are finished, then you can write on your hand as it's cut out. Alright, so what I want you to do in the next 5 seconds, put all the trash in the bins if you have trash, put your scissors down so that you're ready to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I want your pink hand to be out. So put your hand on top of your pink hand. Alright, so on your pink hand, go ahead and get your pencil. And we're going to write first hand account. Right on the palm. You're not going to write on the fingers yet because we have something else to write on the fingers. So on the palm of your pink hand, you'll write the words first hand account. First hand is one word. Just like mine. My pencil timeout's on me whenever you're ready to move on. Chris is ready. Zion and Gavin are both ready. Alright, so we're going to talk about some characteristics of first hand accounts. Alright, so a first hand account on your pinky, let's write eyewitness. First-hand accounts come from eyewitnesses. What do you think I mean by an eyewitness? What do you think I mean by an eyewitness? Talk at your table. Alright, share with me in 3, 2, 1. Alright, what do you think an eyewitness is? Brandon? Yeah, how would they know what happened? Yeah, because they saw it. So an eyewitness, they were a witness who saw it with their own eyes. Good. Alright, another characteristic of a first-hand account is that the person had direct contact with the event. It wasn't something that they heard about or something that they saw on TV. It was direct contact. They were there. They saw it happening. Miss Aya?
It could be like one about vocabulary words.
Which one?
That you saw.
Think on it for a couple seconds. I'm going to come back to you, okay? Alright, it is up close and personal. That's going to be on our third finger. They were up close and personal with the event. It wasn't something they heard about. They are up close and personal with the event. what occurred?
That Miss Smith came in.
Because you,
Saw it.
yeah, it's evident that she came in because I saw her. Good connection of vocabulary. All right, and the last finger that we're going to do is that you saw the events occur. Thanks for coming, guys. Sorry. You saw the events occur. Good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys got a compliment from Ms. Shroring when you were in Mr. Monster. So thanks to our folks who helped us out over there. So a first-hand account saw the events occur. Alright, so now I want to look at one of our accounts. Look at the board while I read this out loud. This is Nevaeh's account of what happened today. Nevaeh said, while I was reading, I saw Miss Smith come in and take all of our anchor charts and our pink, blue, orange, and purple markers. I saw her take our little treasure box and our box of Laffy Taffies. And she took our sticks with names on them like Brandon and Mariah. When this happened, I felt sad because we were getting robbed and she took all of our candy and our tools we needed. Also, Miss Smith made it too because she dropped the marker on the ground and made it obvious that everybody seen, and she picked it up and put it in her pocket and left. It was evident that Miss Smith devised a perfect plan to rob us. Alright? So that was an account of the event that happened. If we're looking at our first-hand account, fingers, does this account match a first-hand account? What we know about a first-hand account? Alright, talk at your tables. What do you think?
Yes.
Because there is an eyewitness
And there's
I see her here.
and I saw the
Alright, share with me in 3, 2, 1. Alright, I would normally pull a stick now, but Miss Smith took our sticks. So I cannot, so I'll just have to call on you. Alright, Chris, what do you think?
I think it is a first-hand account because Nevaeh was the eyewitness. She had direct contact. She got close and personal, and she saw the events occur.
Good. Alright, do you agree or respectfully disagree with Chris? Gavin, what do you think?
I agree with him.
Because?
I think it's a first-hand account
Why?
because she was an eyewitness, direct contact, and up close and personal. She saw the event.
She saw everything occur, right? And she talked to us about it. She said, I saw Miss Smith come in and take all of our anchor charts. She didn't say Jemiah saw it and she told me about it. She said, I saw. What does that sound like? Whenever we're talking about literature, whenever I say I did this, or I heard, or I was there, what does that kind of sound like? We're talking about different perspectives. What does that kind of sound like, Mariah? Yeah, first person, they're in the story. First-hand account, they're there watching it happen. Good. All right, now we're going to look at a second one. This is Caleb's account of what happened. All right, so Caleb, he was kind of a detective. All right, he put his witness's name, Cheyenne. His witness told him, and I like how he did a little witness colon to show this person's talking. Somebody came and robbed us, a.k.a. Miss Smith. All right? He put a little list of the things that she took, candy sticks, markers, anchor charts, and he said that the items are in a bag. She put them all in a bag. All right? He said that's what he heard. Did you see it happen? No. So he said that's what I heard. So who told you that that happened? Cheyenne told him that that happened. Cheyenne, were you there? All right. So Caleb talked to somebody who was there, and they wrote down some notes. All right. So let's look. Would that mean that Caleb was there? Just because he talked to somebody who was there? Nevaeh?
No.
No. Could he get the same information?
Yes.
But was he there? No. Who would you trust more? If you're talking about what's going on, would you trust Cheyenne more about what happened? Or Caleb? Not anything about like one of them tells the truth all the time or nothing like that. But which one would you trust more? Somebody who was there or somebody who wasn't there? Caleb, what would you do?
Someone who was there.
Why?
Because they saw it happen, they heard it happen.
Yeah, they saw and heard the things happen. Alright, so now we're going to move on to our green hand. And we're going to write in the hand. This might be kind of hard to see. I should have used green. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. Second hand account. Caleb's account is a second hand account. So now we're going to fill in our little fingers, okay? So in a second hand account, it's a retelling of something. He's retelling what somebody else saw happen. There we go, that's better. A second hand account depends on sources. Could Caleb tell us what happened without Cheyenne? I see some hands and some fingers. No, he couldn't, so it depends on his source. He has to have a source to be able to tell what happened. Cheyenne was his source of information. It depends on sources. Alright, second-hand accounts are often from research. He had to come in and do some research. He had to interview them, look at his clues around the room to decide what happened. He didn't just see it. He had to depend on his research. It often depends on research. And the most important, the pointer finger for this one, is that the author was not there. Author was not there. So you should be writing these things on your hands. Very confused about why those are not on your hand. Yes. Wait for a second because we're going to move on, okay? That's why I'm going to move a little quicker. Alright, so the author was not there. So let's look. We've got a second-hand account. Oh, first, why is Caleb's account a second-hand account? Top of the table. Why is it a second-hand account?
Because he was not there. Because he was not there, so he got in a second and everybody else out there. And they
Wait for a second.
what happened and what was the first research.
Alright, share with me in 3, 2, 1. How do you know that Caleb's account is a second-hand account? Again, I would normally pull it. So, Emily, how do you know?
Because,
So our eyes are tracking the speaker. Even if we're not finished, our scissors are down because we're showing respect to our speaker. Mikhail, I'm waiting on you.
because Caleb was not there and he had to get research from Cheyenne and he had to retell it.
Good, yeah, he wasn't there. He had to get research from Cheyenne and he had to retell it. Good, I see some I agree with yous coming. Alright, so now I'm going to put up, we've got our first-hand accounts, we've got our second-hand accounts. We know all about them. You guys have these at your desk. I'm going to put up this account. Listen.